is just fantastic. Captain's log, subdates 220502.7. The party was a complete flop. I won nothing, and all but me got various participation awards. Under subfleet regulation, all of it counts as contraband, so I'm going to lock every last one of those participating pricks in the brig for a week. Hello everyone, we're back for another episode of Let's Talk About the Crap Going On with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. I know it's a catchy name. It might catch on and blow this video up into the stratosphere. It won't. But within this video, we are going to now discuss the first week of the defamation trial concerning the aforementioned Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. If you do require full context as to what led us to this moment, the first two videos I did last week should provide ample context and a suitable timeline. Of course, if you want even more information, I highly recommend Emily Baker. But the Cliff's notes are as follows. Johnny Depp has taken Amber Heard to court, claiming his ex-wife has defamed him in a feature that she wrote for the Washington Post. Amber Heard titled this piece, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change." She never mentioned Johnny Depp by name, but Johnny Depp believes that she used this to paint him as an abuser to raise her own profile in Hollywood. And based on how her profile has risen since then, there may be an argument to it. We'll of course let the courts decide. For this trial, Johnny Depp is seeking $50 million in damages, which translates to £38 million in real money. Amber Heard is countersuing for $100 million. So to start the trial off, on Tuesday, April the 12th, Amber Heard's attorney Elaine Bredhoft claimed that Johnny Depp had sexually assaulted Amber Heard with an alcohol bottle. Johnny Depp reacted to the allegation by shaking his head, saying no, with his attorney Camille Vasquez disputing the claims. This was the first time that Amber Heard had made those claims public. A spokesperson for Johnny Depp had reached out to The Independent to respond to those claims, being quoted as saying, "These fictitious claims were never made at the onset of Amber's allegations in 2016, and only advantageously surfaced years later, once she was sued for defamation, after noting in an op-ed that she was the victim of sexual violence." Words are key in the defamation case, and conveniently, this allegation only came after that. This follows a pattern of her elaborate erroneous claims, which have continued to change and evolve over time for the purpose of Hollywood shock value, of which Amber has mastered and used to exploit a serious social movement. After a recess for lunch, Christy Dombrowski, Johnny Depp's older sister and the president of his production company, took the stand. She went through their early life together, their mother being incredibly abusive, vicious, malicious, not a nice person. Later going through the relationship that she saw with Amber Heard and Johnny, indicating that Amber Heard was standoffish at first, but other interactions she was friendly, and that she had had an unusual number of fights with Johnny in their very short marriage, considering his previous marriage to Vanessa Paradis had gone for 14 years and the couple had rarely fought. She also recalled one incident when Johnny had been asked to partner with Dior. Amber Heard's reaction to that was that she was in disbelief and sort of disgust. And she said, "Dior? Why would Dior want to do business with you? They are about class and style, and you do not have style." It was an insult kind of taking away at that moment. That insult was there. I've seen the insults multiple times actually. She called him an old fat man. I believe he heard her call him that. She finished by saying that she was disgusted at the fact that Amber Heard had filed for divorce only 3 days after their mother had passed away. The defense decided to say, well, surely you have a financial incentive to protect your brother's reputation. You referring to the one that's already in the bin by chance? It's not looking good right now as far as reputations go. It's hardly in solid standing, what with everyone just doing a listen and believe. Well, I say everyone, not the internet, who are apparently paid to believe Johnny, but alright. It's not like the evidence is there showing us a severed finger and a turd on a mattress, or audio files of her mocking him being abused. On to the next day, April the 13th. The court displayed text reportedly sent by Johnny Depp regarding his ex-wife. Johnny Depp's friend Isaac was asked by Amber Heard's attorney whether he recalled Johnny ever telling you, now it's gone into a quote, that he hoped that Amber Heard's rotting corpse is decomposing in the fucking trunk of a Honda Civic. What's wrong with a Honda Civic? Isaac pointed to the message on display and responded, yeah, well, I say yeah, I'm seeing it here, so obviously it was said, it was written. He was then asked whether Johnny Depp had called Amber a cunt via text, with Isaac saying, well, it's written there, so yeah, I could see that. Reiterating, that's not what he says. He says, that cunt ruined such a fucking cool life we had for a while. Context is key here, by the way, folks. It always matters, unless the court decides otherwise. On Thursday, April the 14th, after a video deposition of Amber Heard's former assistant Kate James was played in court, Kate James was quizzed about a text allegedly sent by Johnny in 2016, saying, "Thank you, sweetheart. I'm disgusted that I ever fucking touched that scum back on Tuesday." And then caught, "Will hit you when I get back. Doll, come over for a spot of purple and we'll fix her flabby ass nice and good. Loveth, Jay." When Kate James was asked whether the text was regarding Amber Heard, she said it wasn't for her to speculate. Lol. Her 2020 testimony was then brought to light between The Sun and Johnny Depp, where she confirmed the text was about Amber Heard. Kate James said she was just trying to be agreeable in the court, having no clue what on earth was going on. Asked whether the answer she gave in the UK was truthful or whether she was just being agreeable, Kate said just being agreeable. Johnny Depp's medical notes and text messages were also read aloud when his nurse Debbie Lloyd was questioned. The text exchange contained an apology for not wanting to see her before, adding at the end, "I'm truly sorry if I upset you. If you like, you can give me some morphine to see if my tongue and penis touch. All my love, Jay." The full message read as follows: "Hey sweetheart, I'm so sorry about today. I thought you were Stephen, whom I'm not particularly enthused about for his loss of loyalty and his loss of memory. He has tried everything to fuck me over as far as traveling with my wife. He also bursts into my fucking house like it's goddamn Grand Central Station. I am truly sorry if I upset you." Continuing with the morphine comment. A pre-recorded deposition from Dr. David Kipper was also shown to the jury. Kipper had treated Johnny Depp for opioid addiction in 2014. In a message that Johnny had sent to Kipper in 2015, Johnny appeared to reference his ex-wife, writing, "Hi fuck man, had another one. I cannot live like this. She is as full of shit as a Christmas goose. I'm done, no more. Constant insults released from a malicious, evil and vindictive cunt. You know what's far more hurtful than her venomous and degrading educational ranting? Her hideously and purposely hurtful tirades and her goddamn shocking treatment of the man she was meant to love above all." It was also alleged on this day by Amber Heard's lawyers that her 2018 op-ed is covered by the First Amendment of the US Constitution, along with claiming that there is evidence Johnny abused her during their relationship. By the way, if we use, for example, The Sun as a point of comparison, there's fuck all. In fact, the only damage done to anyone that was proved certifiably was Johnny as the victim. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's marriage counselor made an appearance via video deposition as well. When asked if Amber had reported any physical violence at the hands of Johnny, Dr. Laurel Anderson said, "Yes, you're right. He had been well controlled for, I don't know, 20, 30 years, and both were victims of abuse in their homes. But I thought he had been well controlled for decades. And then when misheard, he was triggered, and they engaged in what I saw as mutual abuse." A close friend of Johnny's was excused after confirming she had watched clips of witness testimony. Gina Deuters, Deuters, gave an in-person account where she answered questions about the actor's drug and alcohol use, claiming that she had seen Johnny use weed and cocaine on occasion. She had seen him drink alcohol, but claims he had never resorted to violence from substance abuse. It was then she was asked to leave after confirming that she had been watching the trial during the past week after seeing it online. There were other rather interesting faux pas, one I believe concerning makeup that hadn't been released when Amber Heard claimed she'd used it to conceal bruises that Johnny had inflicted upon her, but I can't remember if that was in the first week or the second week. Reddit, or the makeup community on YouTube and Twitter, basically anyone online that is involved in makeup, yeah, they were on that. Debunked instantly. There were other minor faux pas, but to be honest, this all sets up for the second week, where Johnny Depp takes the stand to defend and to allege, provide witnesses, give statements. So that is where we are going to go in the next video.